Good morning, everybody. This is Holly with Working on Me. My little tag is sticking out back here. Slept great. I think it just sticks out anyways. How are y'all this morning? We're going to make blueberry muffins this morning. So the blueberry muffin recipe is up in the captions of the video. So we're going to make some blueberry muffins because that's what I am wanting. I told y'all, if you did not catch my live when I was in California, that I'm going to start my day out with a rehydrate because over 75% of Americans are dehydrated and they don't even know it. So you need your electrolytes, and there's magnesium in here, which is good for the gut. So anyways, I am having a grape rehydrate right now from Advocare, and then I'm going to make my drink. Okay, so this morning I'm going to make some blueberry muffins. I'm actually if you have watched my page for a long time, we used to make like a strudel on top, which I think made the muffins 2 points each. For today, I don't have that strudel stuff that I usually use, so we're just going to use the pound dropper recipe that she makes, that they're each 1 point each, which is amazing. So yes, each muffin is going to be 1 point each. And actually, Kelly that watches me on here, she made blueberry muffins this weekend, and it made me think, oh, I would love to have some blueberry muffins on Monday. So that is what I am doing. That's a great idea to use rehydrate. Yes, absolutely. So I actually challenge y'all to start doing that this month. So this month I have really got to get focused because we have a wedding at the end of this month. I have a graduation and I have a wedding. So I'm up in my weight just a little bit. I did gain 1.4 pounds from this week of like indulging from my trip to California. So I'm 157.6 this morning, which is not bad, but I need to be back down to the lower part of the 150s, and I have a dress that I got to stay fitting into. So anyways, I've got to kind of get more focused and get it together, right? Yes, happy Cinco de Mayo day. That is right. Are you okay? Are you coughing? You okay? Lincoln is coughing over here. Anyways, okay, so let's get this mixed together. You know what? Now I did know that it was Cinco de Mayo, but I was wondering, like, what am I going to cook tonight? I think I'm just going to make some soft tacos or something tonight, I think, or taco salad. I was like, I just don't know what I'm going to cook. So this week I thought that it was going to get like a little, like I could do like a little bit of like calmness. No. I have so much going on this week. Today I have 2 appointment things that I got to go to. Tomorrow I have exercise. I have the bug guy coming to spray our house like he does every 3 months. I had something else tomorrow. Tatum has this week I believe it's FFA banquet that I've got to go to. So I've got to go to that. I can't remember what's on Wednesday. We might have a little low on Wednesday. This weekend for his 4-H, we're doing a senior serve just like we did for his high school, but we're doing it for 4-H. So on Friday, I have to go and get the tables all decorated. Saturday, we're having the senior serve meal and everything. Very busy, very busy. Yes. Let's see here. Good morning. I'm just kind of going back to anybody that I may have missed. I hope that I'm getting comments. I apologize if Facebook does not give me comments. I don't have my iPad right here, but let me get this mixed together and get this in the oven so it can cook for, I think it was like 25 minutes or something like that. So let's get that cooked. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Kodiak pancake mix, okay? So you're gonna start out with this. I have the buttermilk one. You can use whatever you want. They have all different flavors. They have a blueberry flavor. They have a chocolate flavor. So anyways, I'm using the buttermilk one, and it's going to be 1 cup and a half. 1 cup and a half of this. My calendar is so full. I told my husband, hold on one second, I'm going to read this other one. Yes, Denise. Good. Awesome. I'm so glad. Okay. Well, I'm not glad that you derailed. I mean, you know, but I good. I'm glad you're going to focus. I told my husband that after the wedding, I'm hoping that everything works out, that I'm going to get to go with him for about 2 weeks or so. I'm hoping even 3, like really, I'm hoping I can go with him. And I just want to be me. So after this month, I'm hoping I can go travel with JJ for a little bit and just a little bit, okay? By all means, I am so happy and thrilled that I get to be in this moment. But after the graduation and a wedding, I need a little bit of a break, just to kind of chill. So hopefully that will happen. I don't know. So it's a season enjoy. That's exactly right. And 100%, and I am fully going to enjoy, but I'm going to be exhausted at the end. Good morning. Someone asked me yesterday, can you drink Spark more than 1 in a day? Absolutely. We were all like laughing and talking about how many Sparks do you drink in a day? And everybody's like, oh, you know, yes, you can definitely have 2. If you are like sensitive to caffeine, which it doesn't have a whole lot of caffeine in it, but if you are, then you don't want to drink it like after 3 or 4 o'clock. It may keep you up. I can drink it at 6 o'clock at night and it would never do that to me, ever. So that's the only thing that you have to be careful of. You absolutely can. Awesome, Becky. Thank you so much. And yes, California was so awesome, guys. Here, I'll talk about that in just a minute. Let's get this mixed up, okay? All right, so I have the 1 cup and a half of the Kodiak pancake mix in here. You're going to take baking powder, and you're going to do 1 teaspoon of that. 1 teaspoon of the baking powder. Then you're going to do a sugar substitute. So I am using Swerve as my sugar substitute. You're going to use 1/4 of a teaspoon. I'm sorry, 1/4 of a cup, not teaspoon. 1/4 of a cup. And I have that already mixed. You're going to need unsweetened applesauce. Unsweetened applesauce. And you're going to do 1/2 cup of that. And I think that's it. Oh, 1 egg. Sorry, 1 egg. Now, the blueberries will be added in just a minute once we get everything mixed. You can use fresh blueberries or you can use frozen blueberries. It works both ways, and I have shown both ways on here before. Okay, now we're going to need 1/2 cup of water. And we're going to pour that in here. And now we're going to get it nice and mixed up. And I already have my muffin pan sprayed over here. And I actually feel like it needs just a little bit more water, and that's okay. You kind of do it to the consistency that you need it. So I'm just going to pour about another tablespoon right there, and then I have a little bit left just in case I need a little bit more. I think that's going to work. Okay, now I'm gonna shake that out. I have the nice, clean, fresh blueberries right here. Let's see here. Yay, you caught me live. I'm so glad. Let's see, I got a phone call. Did you say about Spark? Somebody asked if they can drink more than 1 Spark a day, and I said absolutely, yes. And what I was saying is if you were sensitive to caffeine, I probably just wouldn't drink it after 4 o'clock. But for somebody like me, I can drink Spark at 6 o'clock at night and it does not bother me. Does it matter on brand of mix? I don't know that, Kathy, because I've only made it with Kodiak. So I would think that you can make it with whatever mix that you do want to make it with. The reason we choose this is because it has protein in it. So if you have another brand that you do like to use that has a good amount of protein, then great. But that's why they use that, because it has protein in it. Yes, you can drink more than 1 a day. Yeah, thank Court. I love that. Awesome. Denise, that's awesome. So she does not lose weight unless she eats all of her points. That's exactly right. Yes. Okay, so here we go. So you're going to fold in those blueberries. And then I use my 1/4 cup. And I actually use just a little bit less than 1/4. Like I don't fill the whole cup up. And that's how much goes into each one of my little cupcake holders right here. I really need to buy me some silicone cupcake holders. Okay, so about like that. It's not completely full, but this is what I do to judge what goes into each little holder. So we're just gonna fill these up. Now, the oven is preheated to 375. And honestly, I forgot to look at how long we cook it for, but I believe it's 20 minutes. And I will keep an eye on it though. We'll just keep watching because it may end up being done quicker than that. That's gonna be too big. And it should make 12. This morning I slept in. I have been so tired because even though we were in California, we had class. Like we had to get up, get our breakfast done, and then we still had stuff. So it wasn't like I got to sleep in to like whenever I wanted to in California. We actually had, business to take care of. So we were busy. So. And this Saturday, Tatum had a scholarship interview that we had to drive about an hour and something. And Tatum was like, it went so good, Mom. I was so excited. So that was really, really good to hear that. I was excited. So we don't know anything about it. I mean, what he's going to get. But okay, so I'm going to use my spatula to get all that's left in here. Get this nice and cleaned out. Okay. All right. And I'm going to set it for 20 minutes, but we will keep an eye on that. Ooh, that had a little bit of water in there. Let me wash my hands really quick. Lincoln. Okay, let's see here. You look so cute on Saturday. Yes, and so Saturday night we actually went out. If y'all catched, I think in my stories, my pictures are still there. Me and JJ got to go out last night with Saturday night with some friends. I gained 1.4 pounds. 1.4 pounds, I believe it said. Awesome, Valerie. That's awesome. Yes, a perfect idea. Thank you, Mary. Let's see, Mary Ellen. Thank you, Mary Ellen. That's a great idea. Yeah, we have a friend that I don't know if you listen to like country, first of all, but it's also some of it's like Texas country. That's what we call it here. But he has been singing for a long time. His name is Jared Birmingham. So he is a really good friend of ours. And the people in his band were also good friends with the guitar player. And his name is Rex. And so Jared did like just an acoustic, like mellow kind of show. And so we were able to go to it on Saturday night, and it was so great. It was like so good. So me and JJ does not get to get out a lot like that. So our pictures are up in the in my stories. It won't be there forever. Stories only last for 24 hours. We had a really good time that night. And I got up and went to church too. So, just letting you know that even though we stayed out way past 9 o'clock, I still got up and went to church. So, thank you, Mary Ray. Thank you. So anyways, California was absolutely amazing, guys. I can't even express to you, like, the place that we stayed at was unbelievable. I don't even know how much it was because I'm pretty sure I cannot stay there by myself. Like me and JJ go, who knows? I don't know. I don't even know what the prices are. But, I have been to a lot of beach places, okay? I've been to a lot of beach places where you're kind of close to the water. And that place was unmatched of the sound of the waves. I told JJ when I was on the phone with him, I was like, I can't even imagine if this was like our condo and we lived here. Like, I would be out on that balcony every single day. It was so beautiful. Even with the doors shut, you could hear the waves so strongly. It was almost like you had a sound machine on, and you could just hear that at nighttime. And their balcony door opened all the way up if you wanted it to. Unbelievable. It was unbelievable. And I'm really sad that I didn't get to share that with JJ and that he wasn't with me. That really upsets me. But he's got to work, so we got a wedding to pay for, or some of it. And so, anyways, oh, and college is coming. That too. So anyways, yes, I had a great time. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, and y'all are all just so sweet. Also meeting that Olympic medal U.S. American, oh my gosh, Olympic runner. Actually, she does a lot of stuff. She does like the hurdles. She does where she jumps over the bar. She runs, and she does a lot of it, okay? Let me throw this away real quick. Anyways, and her name, I know I always butcher the first name. It's like Shari Hawkins. It's Chari. Shara. I think it's Shari Hopkins. Anyways, she's been a figure for Advocare since 2022. And she loves the products. She uses a lot of the products. And here's the thing that I love that she spoke to us about. When she started, like, she has to account for everything that goes into her body, everything. And I didn't catch the book that she read. I'll have to message somebody in our group if they caught the book that she read. But it's for people that train hardcore, okay? But it gives her a breakdown of like what she should be like eating, taking, that kind of stuff. And every product that Advocare has, she was able to take, and she was so excited about that. And I loved hearing that part. Like, so many people always are so concerned about, well, what's in it? And you should be. But that makes me happy that she looks at, she almost knows the products way more than we would even know it, okay? So it's amazing because she has to account for everything that goes into her body as she trains. And she is hardcore. Like, she has medical people, trainers, and there's like different trainers. There's not just one trainer, there's like different trainers. So she was the real deal, dude. It was so awesome. But anyways, it was amazing to hear from her. She literally was just in London at the marathon, and she flew from London to here just to do a guest speaker at our training. So it was really, really cool. I gave all of y'all her Instagram and her Facebook page. If you didn't catch that, then you can just message me and I will send those to you because it's really awesome to follow her. Anyhow, so we had that there, and that was so awesome. I don't know what else to tell y'all. If y'all have a question, then ask me, but it was fabulous. So if you're just getting on, I'm drinking Rehydrate because, like I said at the very beginning of the show, over 75% of people are dehydrated when they wake up and they don't know that. And then they go through their whole day and they just keep getting dehydrated. Now, if you are one of them that drinks half your body weight in water, congratulations. I'm very, very happy for you. I am not a water drinker. I'm not very good at it. And I guarantee you, I am a dehydrated person. I know I am. So I'm not good at drinking water. So I did a challenge whenever I had done my live when I was in California, that I'm going to start waking up and doing a full Rehydrate in the morning to get my electrolytes, my magnesium, my potassium, everything like that right here in this drink. And then I am going to go in and have my fiber, collagen, and my Spark for the day. So that is what I'm going to do. And I'm actually going to make my drink so I can be ready to go. Where does Tatum want to go to college? He's going to go to a technical school, and he is going to do cybersecurity. Okay. Let's see here. What else can I tell y'all? Surely you'll have a question. There we go. Does Rehydrate have points? Yes, great question. It does. So you got to be a little careful. It's only 40 calories. So if you are somebody that does calorie counting, then it's 40 calories. It's not bad at all. But if you are doing Weight Watchers, it is 2 points to start your day off with. So I am totally okay with that. Like my most of my points are in my breakfast and my supper time, okay? So my lunch, I always try to have a really small type something that's not going to be a lot of points. So my breakfast, for instance, this morning, each muffin is 1 point. So I'm going to have 2 muffins and a banana because a banana is 0 points. My rehydrate was 2. My fiber, collagen, and spark is going to be 3. That's 5 points right there, okay? And I don't think, I'm trying to think if I have anything else. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so the muffins are 1 point each. So my whole breakfast, even including my rehydrate, it's going to be 7 points that I will use up in the morning. So I'm totally okay with that. Okay. It gets my day going. I know that I'm putting something good inside my body, and actually this sustains me. That's why. And not only that, my vitamins that I take, because I will have a crave check that will help my appetite suppressant. I'm not really hungry at lunchtime, okay? But I eat, okay? But I'm saying, like, let's say I made the egg salad that I always make. I do like a little bit of egg salad. I probably would use my 647 bread to make my sandwich. But I try not to do the whole chip thing. I used to do a sandwich and chips all the time, and I try not to incorporate chips anymore at all when I do that. So my lunch would literally be 4 points for an egg salad sandwich. If I wanted to have a pizza, let's say I wanted to have a pizza out of like my self-rising flour, I can literally make a pizza probably for about 4 to 5 points easily. So that is kind of where I'm at. Like, I don't want to have to spend too many points at my lunchtime. And then my dinner, it's always like, I like to eat my dinner. You know what I'm saying? So I use my points for my dinner. So like on Tuesdays and Thursdays when I go to my trainer, I like to make my rehydrate and have my rehydrate while I work out and drink that. And then whenever I get done, then I bring my breakfast with me usually, unless I'm going to go straight back home. And then I have my drink ready to go inside. Not ready to go. I mix it. I don't mix it until I'm actually ready to drink this, and then I have that with me after I get done eating. I know, Kelly, I actually said your name at the beginning. I said that Kelly that watches here made blueberry muffins this weekend, and she made me prompt to be like, oh, I'm going to make some blueberry muffins also. So, yes. My oldest granddaughter and grandchild graduates May the 17th. You know, there's a school I was talking to some of the seniors at our church because they all go to different schools. And one of our schools here graduates on the 16th. And I was like, oh my gosh, I could not imagine if I had 2 more weeks and we were fixing to do the whole graduation thing. So yeah. Rehydrate is good any time of the day. Exactly. Any time of the day. You could do this at nighttime as like a dessert because it's really good. You know, that kind of thing. Because you're going to get filled up with drinking 16 ounces of water and then that. So yes, you can do your rehydrate at any point of time of the day. And you can have more than one. Rehydrate is so good for you. So you can have even more than one. If you have the points for it, if you're doing Weight Watchers. Yeah, no, you do not have to have just one rehydrate one day. No, it is, if you want to have another one at 3 o'clock, have one. Yeah. If you have the points for it, have it. Yeah. Oh, it's fine. I gained 1 point. Is it 1.4 or 1.7? I don't know. I can't remember now. I put it in my stories. You can check that out. What's cooking tonight? I think I'm going to have some kind of taco of something. I might have like a soft taco, like with beef, you know. I may do like some taco seasoning on there. Get me a low carb tortilla, some lettuce, something like that. So we might do just that, something simple. Yeah. They are looking good. We have about 4 minutes left, and I think that that's going to do it. So I think they're going to be ready in about 4 minutes. So that's good. Good morning from Arizona. Hello, Phyllis. Have you got your makeup yet, Phyllis? Did you get your makeup yet? I don't know how long it takes usually to get the makeup, but Phyllis, my twin granddaughters graduated on May the 24th. May the 24th. They graduate. Yes. Okay. So we graduate on the 30th. So yeah. I have a question on liquid IV. Liquid IV, like rehydrate. Do you know? Okay. So we actually talked about liquid IV. Liquid IV has a lot of sodium, and I can't remember what else we were talking about. Oh, because I don't have the information in front of me. So we were actually talking about the difference of what rehydrate does versus the liquid IV. So yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing. If you are a person that likes liquid IV, drink it. I mean, if that is what your tea is, that there's a thing going around that people use tea as a forte now. I don't know if y'all even know what that means, but if that is what you like, then you use liquid IV. But rehydrate is going to be way more healthier, but you do you, and I'm okay with that. Okay. Are you still hopping? So Corey, my life has been really crazy. And yes, if I'm going to cook something and I know I'm going to be able to cook that night, it will be at 5 o'clock because that is what I try to aim for. So tonight I'll be able to do that. Like when the weeks go by, sometimes I don't even know what's coming or going right this moment. So yes, that's what I'm going to try to do. Awesome. Not putting topping on. Okay. So if you were on here when I was making the topping, I don't have the topping. Okay. But I am trying to save a little bit of points because when we do the strudel on top of the blueberry muffins, it makes them 2 points each, which is totally fine. I'm going to save a little bit of points today because I really want to try to start focusing on kind of the way I'm doing stuff. Not that the strudel was going to kick it out of there, but I didn't have the stuff for the strudel anyway, so I don't have that stuff right this moment. Yes, yeah, so please know I'm Central Time because I live in Texas, so if I'm going to do a live for cooking wise, I will come on at 5 o'clock, so sometimes Facebook does not send out notifications, so just know what time it is in your zone where like what I'm supposed to be on. Check always my page to see if I come on live. I try, but here lately it's just kind of been a hit and miss kind of thing. Good morning, Thelma. How do you get the rehydrate? You get it from me. It is from Advocare, and Advocare has the product. They've had the product for years. Okay, we learned a lot this week, and that's why I'm just telling you what we learned. I do think anything that you buy this month from Advocare, I think they're sampling it also in the boxes, but I'm not 100% sure on that, but I thought that that's what I heard. So, good morning, Galinda. I am doing good. Okay, 16 seconds, and they are ready. Okay, so they're ready to go. They look so good and golden. Ooh, look how good those look. It looks so good. And we're gonna let that cool off. I am going to get my banana ready. And I need to turn off my oven. One thing I always forget. Are y'all anything like that you forget to turn off your oven and then you're like sitting there eating or whatever, you're like, oh, I can hear that oven still on. Yes, Thelma, it was such a good trip. My Facebook is acting silly today. Oh no. The rehydrate. Well, it's going to depend on if you're going to get a canister. So we were laughing because people like to use canisters because you actually can make your rehydrate as sweet as you want or as less as you want. So doing a canister, you have your scoop and you can do your own thing. Let me get my iPad really quick. Oh, it's probably going to be dead because it was sitting over here. No, it's dead. Okay. Oh, nope, it came up. How many more? Oh, here, no, it came up. Yay. I thought my iPad was going to be dead. And it's not. Yay. Anyways, so you can get them in canisters and you can get them in singles, okay? So either way will work. Last 3 orders, no sample. Yeah, because we just talked about it. Yeah, it was just starting. Yeah, so yeah, it wouldn't be there. Yeah, and sometimes your orders are not going to have samples in it, and sometimes they do. You know, it just depends on what's going on. Yeah, but they're pretty good about adding something in there. They're pretty good about it. Okay, so a bag of rehydrate is, I believe, $19.95, and a canister is $34.95. So really a great price, guys. Really a great price. And there is 8 different flavors you can pick from. Pomegranate, tangerine, fruit punch, orange, and one of our husbands of the girls that were there, he likes to drink his hot. Actually, no, it was his Spark that he likes to drink hot. That's what he was saying. He likes the orange Spark and he likes to drink it hot. That was very interesting to me. Does anybody else do that? Drink it hot because he likes that. Then they have grape, which I have grape, melon. They have berry lemon ice, mango pineapple, and raspberry, red raspberry. Those are the flavors of the rehydrates. I adopted a new puppy from Texas over the weekend. She's now in New York, a New York resident. That is so cool. Did you like drive to go get the puppy or did they fly it to you? That's so cool. Could we blend our collagen with Absolutely. Yes. You can do the rehydrate with the collagen. You can do the rehydrate and the Spark together. Okay. You can do them together. The only reason I didn't do that is because it's making me drink 16 ounces of water. 16 ounces of water. That's why I split those up. But you can do a Spark and a rehydrate together. You can do a Spark, rehydrate and collagen together. Yes. Great question. Great question. Teresa, I need to send you my link. You will go on there, you will shop, you can type in rehydrate, you can type in Spark or any product that you've heard me say that you want to try. And then I also can show you how to save 20%, especially if you've never bought from Advocare before. I can get you 20% off plus You would also get 20% because you would probably become a preferred customer, which is probably the route you want to go. There's nothing monthly that you have to meet for that. And you save for an entire year for 20% on everything. So it's just a one-time $24.95 one time to be a preferred customer. It really is the best route to go. Anyways, okay, so now I'm gonna eat my breakfast before it gets cold. Let me get my muffins out of here and they're still kind of warm. One. Two. All right, and then I have my drink and my vitamins. Let me get my package number 1 open. So I like to do this with my breakfast. And then I do my calcium and D3. And my flex, which is for my joints. And my catalyst for my muscles. All right. A lot of you have gotten the catalyst and you were confused about how to take this because of what the instructions say. You actually can take up to 3 pills, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, okay? That's kind of like what it is made for, but this is also what we've learned, okay? A lot of households like mine, because Tatum takes the catalyst, actually JJ is taking the catalyst. It's a lot of money for all of us to take 3 pills, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, I hope I'm back because I put my phone on silent and it still came through. So do y'all still see me? Can y'all give me a thumbs up? You're probably not gonna be able to hear me anymore because it messes up. I'm back. I got a phone call. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, so sorry about that. So what we do is we do 2 pills in the morning and 2 pills at lunchtime, okay? That is what we do. And it works just as well. Just know that, okay? Because it would cost us a lot because we all use it. If it's only one person using it, well, then yes. But I would still start off with just 2 pills for breakfast, for lunch. And then if you want to incorporate more, you definitely can on the catalyst, okay? Just know that, all right? Just know that. All right, guys. I'm going to let y'all go. And I will see y'all this evening. Yeah, I'll see y'all this evening. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.